Hello, directions for order of operation and cell range. Go ahead and open the attached worksheet. There are two worksheets, order of operations, which in column A is numbered 1 through 10, and the cell range, another worksheet. So the first thing you do on this particular worksheet is you're going to answer some math questions. So if you scroll down for this assignment, you'll see items 1 through 10 where you're going to do math equations, and you're using PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, which is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. And you don't have to type in the formula, you just want to type your answer. So if number 1 is 5 times 2, in B1, you'll just type in 10. And then 5 minus 2, so you'll just type the answer and fill those in. So that's the first worksheet, order of operations. And don't worry if they're incorrect. I will guide you through what the right answers are. But just give it a try. For the cell range worksheet, we have some data here in C3 through C12, and you'll see it labeled here. The range will always be C3 to C12. So the first one is the sum of that data. So I'll just click Auto Sum, and it should be equal sum C3 to C12. Enter. This one is asking for the display the minimum score, so I'll click in here, choose Min. Again, it's not selecting the correct cell range. It should be C3 to C12, so not 13. So you can either reselect, or what I did is I used Shift up arrow. So it's just C3 to C12. Enter. The maximum, so I'll click the down arrow for max. Again, it doesn't understand the range. I'm going to use Shift and the up arrow, so it's just C3 to C12. Now I'll find the average. And again, it's going too far down, so I want it to only be C3 to C12. And enter. This one is to take the sum and multiply it by 10. So I'll do my auto sum. And again, it doesn't recognize the correct range, so I'll select C3 to C12. And then up in the formula bar, I'll type in asterisk for multiply by 10. Enter. Apply conditional formatting icons to any icons or anything you'd like to the range. So I'll go to conditional formatting, icon sets, and I'll choose stars. Notice I didn't take the total. So you can write done. For the next one, apply currency formatting to the cell. So currency, I'll select the range. So this is the accounting number format. If you click this down arrow, there is a currency. So there's two. So what happens, I'll do accounting so you can see that. The dollar sign are all underneath each other in a perfect sequence. I'm just going to undo. Currency, I just want to show you, where does the dollar sign appear? Right next to the first digit. So that's the difference between the accounting number format and currency. So I'll put in here, done. Calculate how many numbers are in the list. So I want to know, I want to count this one plus this one, just how many are there. So on that one, in the down arrow for auto sum, there's actually one called count numbers. So it'll count the numbers, not add them up, but count how many there are. And again, it's going way too far. It's always going down to C19. I only want C3 to C12. And there should be 10 items. Today's date, you can choose formulas, date and time, and look for today, and OK. And rounding. So on this one, I gave you a big hint. It's the formula that you see located in row 23. So the the sum is, for C3 to C12, is 551.8. And rounded with no decimal places should be 552, because it's going to round up. So there's actually a formula to do that, and you can type what you see, round, and then I want it to take the sum of C3 through C12, and I want, so to separate the sum value, put in a comma. How many places do I want it to round? 0 after the decimal, and then close the parentheses. So this first set of parentheses in red is for the sum of that range, and then the second set of parentheses are what you're rounding it to. So it should be 552. And that's a save and submit. Thank you.